Rich Lorenzo at the National Wrestling Hall of Fame Honors Weekend. Rich, what were your thoughts when Leroy called and said, hey, we'd like you to come out and be recognized at the Hall of Fame? It had to have been an interesting and fun situation, right?
Yeah, I was sort of shocked when I got the call from Leroy saying that. But the first thing I started thinking about is, can I take all the people with me that helped me get where we did and get the recognition?
Sure.
That would have been quite a few hundred people. So I think Gary is sunk in as the closer it gets to the time that we are inducted. And it means a lot to me. It recognizes from your fellow wrestlers and your teammates and stuff like that how much that you touched their lives and they touched ours.
Now back when you were younger, you're from New Jersey, right? That was a wrestling town, right?
Yes, our coach, Henry Boers, started wrestling in the state of New Jersey back in the 20s. And him and a guy by the name of Reggie Williams there's a moment, it'll come to me. Sorry, dear.
Yeah, but I mean, you came out of wrestling, right?
Yeah, they started. An interesting thing, in '64 when I was a senior, there was like 39 or 40 schools of wrestling in New Jersey. Look how many are there now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had half the national champs this year at the NCAAs
from
New Jersey.
Lord, what a great year they had.
Yeah, no, it was wonderful. So talk about the decision in college and what the experience was like for you as a student athlete.
The experience was, I wouldn't trade it for anything. It was tremendous. I mean, it wasn't all roses.
Oh, no.
But there was a lot of thorns. But it was just it interests me so much that it made it exciting going into the wrestling room. It made it exciting going into the classroom, and I became a teacher and a coach and taught classes as well as wrestling. And I liked working with people. I found that out. I majored in agriculture and cows.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be working as a field man from Gordon's or Seal Test or one of the big ag companies. And they said, no, you're going to be hired as the assistant coach, and you're also going to teach classes. And I said, wait a minute, But after 2 weeks of doing it, I fell in love with it. 30-some years later, when I retired from teaching, I still liked going to class and meeting new people and sharing some things with them.
So what made Penn State such a special place for wrestling? I mean, obviously the tradition and culture that you were a big part of building, it's not like a lot of other places, is it?
No, in one way, it's a gold mine. It really is, because of its location, because of the history, because of the state and their surrounding states and their interest in our sport. And it's just neat. It's just neat to see 16,000 people in the gym, see people getting turned away, 6,000 to 8,000 in every homes will meet, and then they're getting turned away and can't get tickets. And people are talking about it all over, excited about it, and it's just a tremendous thing. And Penn State has been really good to me over the years, and I had a lot of great people I worked with, and I also had a lot of great help with the coaches and assistants, and etc.
Any specific athletes or teams stuck out in your mind during your coaching career? I mean, you had teams that were very high in the national ladder as far as placements. You've had national champions, tons of All-Americans, large body of work. When you think about it, are there some people that stand out from the wrestling room over those years?
Well, I'll tell you, people, they're so unique. Each person is unique.
Yep.
I had some guys who didn't make the first team that have been the biggest contributors to our program and to others. And I'm not one that ever went into a pool where you guess who's going to win a weight class. I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
I think everybody has a chance to, if they give it their all, to try to succeed and excel. And if it's meant to be, they will make it happen. If it isn't, at least they tried as hard as they could. So, and that philosophy is the same in the classroom, and we make sure we dictate that too. And it's just a great school for the sport of wrestling.
Now, you got involved with a lot more than just coaching. You were a leader in wrestling, Coaches Association, all kinds of different things, helping build the sport. I mean, what drove you to want to make a difference beyond just the school where you worked?
Well, Gary, if it wasn't for wrestling, I never would have went to school. I was pretty arrogant and figured I could make a living with my back or my hands, but I wanted to wrestle. And I don't think most academians would want to hear that was the reason, but it really was. And when it came time for grades, my first semester I didn't do so well, and then I was told by Coach Cole that, Lorenzo, you won't be wrestling for us in the future. I said, nobody can take wrestling away from me. And he said, no, you can if you don't do your schoolwork. Well, I made the dean's list the next couple of semesters. He woke me up, and I just think it's just a great thing.
Now, you've been able to continue to support the program. You helped raise a lot of funds for the new wrestling facilities there at Penn State. And right now, the school's having some historic success with their wrestling program. The rest of the athletic program is darn good too, right? But, you still enjoy being around the matches and just being part of the Penn State wrestling culture. I see at the events we go to. I mean,
it's my life, Gary, and I love it. I love competition. I love watching it. I like studying it. I like to see how different coaches coach. I like to learn from that. What works? What's good? What's a good approach? What would fit my nature? Even though I'm not coaching anymore, I still do that. And so I just think that wrestling has been just about everything to me. And I'm very fortunate I have a wife who understands that's what makes me happy. So she allows me to continue my interest and my goal, because she knows that's how I'll be the happiest in our relationship. And our coaches that we have now are just fantastic. They're just the way they handle young men, the way they work with young men, the way they challenge them. It's just tremendous. And I really want it to be known that I don't go to wrestling practice, and I haven't done anything to coach the Penn State team in the last 10 or 11 years, because I don't think they need a lot of help, especially from me. But God bless them. I'm so happy they're there, and I'm so happy that their families enjoy it also.
so you're not going to get a lot of time to speak during the banquet. That's kind of the way they do it here.
Yes.
Have you put a little time into what you're going to talk about, though?
No, I'll take it off the cuff, Gary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I will. The main thing is the hardest thing for me is to go up and get an award when I know there's so many other people that deserve it with me.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest thing for me. And in that sense, I'd like to say thank you very much, and then go on my way watching wrestling and studying.
Well, congratulations to you. A good friend of mine and someone I look up to myself. But, certainly we've shared a journey in wrestling, and, hope you and your family and friends have a great time this weekend, because it's well deserved.
Well, thank you very, very much, and I'm really excited about being in the hall.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Rich.
Yeah, you're welcome.